Hi everyone, I'm Ellen and this is Ellen's Tips for iOS. In this video, I'll walk you through how to enable and customize the Control Center on your iPhone and iPad. Maybe you're wondering, what does the Control Center do? The Control Center allows you quick and easy access to dozens of features on your iPhone and iPad. It's a drop-down floating panel for core options such as airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, brightness, volume, music, and quite a few more. You can perform actions without ever opening an app. So let me show you how to do this on my iPad Pro. But know that you will find all these settings on your iPhone and iPad as well. So here I am on the home screen of my 2018 iPad Pro. But like I said before, this will work on any iPhone or iPad that's been updated to iOS 12 or newer. The first thing I want to show you is how to set up the Control Center on your lock screen. To do this, we're going to come down to the Settings app, this gray app that looks like a cogwheel, and I'm going to tap on it to open it. And now we're going to scroll down until we see Face ID and Passcode. Tap on that to open it, and it may prompt you to enter your passcode if you have one set up. Go ahead and put in your passcode. And now we have the options that we're looking for. You'll want to scroll down, and if you're not familiar with scrolling, you want to just put your finger on the screen and swipe up. And we're going to come down to the section that says Allow Access when locked. Make sure that the Control Center switch is toggled on, so it will be green. So let me show you how it looks on my lock screen. So if I'm on my lock screen, if you come up here to the battery icon and the Wi-Fi, if you tap on that area and just kind of pull down, now you have access to the Control Center while you're on your lock screen. And so why would you want that access? Well, you don't even have to open your phone to get to some of these settings. So your airplane mode, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and there's quite a few others. And that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to show you how to customize the Control Center. To customize the Control Center, we need to go back into the Settings app. So we're going to enter back in to the Settings app, and this time we're going to find the Control Center, which is right below General. I'm going to tap on that to open it, and here we have a couple of options. So if you would like to be able to access the Control Center within any app, you want to make sure that this toggle switch is turned on. And now let's go in to where we can customize the Control Center for what we want to be able to do with it. So as you can see, there are many options for you on the Control Center. And I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to open the Control Center. And here you can see the options that Apple gives you. And you cannot delete these from the Control Center or remove them from the Control Center. They're always going to be there. But now we can customize it for maybe some of the things that we'd like to be able to do in the Control Center. So to add something to the Control Center, very simple, you're just going to tap on the plus sign. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the camera. I'm going to add the flashlight. I'm going to add the magnifying glass. And I'm going to go ahead and add notes. And so now if I pull down to show the Control Center, you'll see that here's the camera, the flashlight, the magnifier, and the notes. So that's how you get things into the Control Center. You can also arrange these things. So if I wanted to arrange them, you need to come over to these 3 stacked lines, which I like to call the hamburger icon, and just push and hold on it and then drag it to where you want it to appear. So if I want the flashlight to be first, I'm going to drag it to the top of the list, and let me show you what it looks like. So after the Apple apps, here's your flashlight, and it shows up first. So this is how you can customize the control center for the things that you want to be able to do. It's just as easy to remove something from the control center. So all you need to do is go ahead and tap on the red minus sign, tap on remove, and now that setting is removed from the control center. But the setting is still there. If you come back down here and I look for, I believe it was the flashlight, it's still here. It hasn't been deleted, and I can always go ahead and add it back in. So now that we have the control center set up the way we want it, I bet you're wondering, well, what do I need the control center for? What can it do? Well, let me show you. So I'm going to come back up to the battery icon. I'm going to push and hold and then pull down. And here we are inside the control panel. So with the Apple apps, you have your music, you have your brightness where you can brighten up the screen. You have the lock, the portrait lock, so it locks it into portrait mode. Here's your Wi-Fi icon to turn Wi-Fi off and on, Bluetooth. I bet you're wondering, maybe what is airplane mode? So if I tap on airplane mode, you'll notice that the cellular function is turned off, as well as the Wi-Fi function. And so when you get on an airplane, they always say to you, go ahead and turn off your devices. If you put your device in airplane mode, you've done that. You've turned off the cellular settings and the Wi-Fi settings. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. And then let's get on to the apps that we added. So the camera app, let me show you what it can do. I can tap on it and it's going to take me into the camera app, but there's a secret menu. If you push and hold, now the secret menu pops up and you can go ahead and take a selfie, record a video, take a photo, or take a portrait selfie. And that's kind of nice. And you can do that from within any app or from the lock screen, which makes getting into your camera so much easier. If I do the same thing on the Notes app, if I push and hold, I get the secret menu that pops up, and I can create a new note, a new checklist, a new photo in the Notes app, or scan a document into the Notes app. So these are some really cool features. So now that you know how to set it up and enable the customization that you want, go ahead, add some controls into the control center, play around with it, and see what you can do. I hope this video helps get you started using the control center. If you have any questions, post them in the comments section. And if you liked the video, please hit the big red subscribe button below. If you're looking for more tips on iOS, head on over to ellenstipsforios.com. I'll post a link in the description of the video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.